Welcome back. If you're a command post and you want surveillance up there and you want bird in the air all the time, look no further for the solution. I'm here with Todd Stave, and Todd, I tell you what, this is going to provide a number of solutions to a number of industries. Tell us a little bit about your company.
It certainly is. Blue Vigil has developed a power tether that keeps these drones in the sky for as long as there's power running through the tether. So this is actually perfect for news crews, first responders, communications, sensors, anything really where you need the drone to stay in the sky for longer than the battery duration, which is usually 20 minutes, half an hour. This will keep this drone in the sky for an indefinite period of time, all day long.
That's amazing. That's going to provide us a number of solutions. First of which, if you're a command post and you want surveillance up there and you want it for 3 or 4 hours, this is going to provide the solution. You've got video coming back. News crew, same thing. I'm going to have a live feed for the next couple of hours. Producers can cut away to it. Just a whole covey of solutions.
Absolutely. You can keep this hovering over the 9th green of a golf course if you're covering a golf tournament. If you're covering a ski race, you don't have to have these camera crews at every turn. You can have automated drones and then the controlled from the truck. If you're a command post, a incident commander, you can have this hovering over your command vehicle and have your perspective in the sky for as long as you need to be out there without having to have somebody sit there and fly the thing. It'll stay there forever without really too much attention, and it'll stay in the sky for as long as there's power running through the tether, so you don't have to keep changing the batteries.
Now, I noticed it's very easy to assemble. You hooked up your battery and cable to it, and really you're ready to go.
That's right. We took up the manufacturer's battery and just put our tethered solution in place, and that's really it. We can integrate with almost any commercially available drone.
And within just a matter of seconds, you're up and flying, you're in the air as long as you need to be. And, that really solves that battery problem. Either I'm up for 20 minutes, I'm back down for 5, swapping out the batteries, and then back up. This way you're staying up. You don't care how many batteries you have because you're up all day if you need to.
That's right. And you could keep this in the sky, for literally all day long. We've tested this thing for 12 hours, and there's no good reason we couldn't have gone 24 if we had to. We just we figured that was a good enough test, and there's plenty of people out there that need to keep these up for a longer period of time, and that's exactly what this does. It's also good for automated systems. Let's say you have a security situation where you want a drone's surveillance, but you don't want it in the sky forever. Because it's powered, you could program the thing to basically go up when some sort of a motion detector is tripped or something like that, and have your available eye in the sky on demand without anybody having to fly it. You'll notice it's paying out cable as the drone goes up.
Yeah.
All right, and it will, as we go back down, or as the drone, it's not pushing and pulling anything. The drone is actually controlling how much line comes out. So there's a little bit of pressure on there, not too much. The battery replacement module is much lighter than the actual battery, so the payload, you don't lose a lot of payload. Actually, you don't lose any payload between 0 and 100 feet, between the weight of the battery and the line itself. Oh. It's about the same amount of weight, so you don't really lose anything there. We can go up to about 100 meters with this thing, and you'll notice here it's coming back down, it's spooling back in.
So there's no lines or anything that you have to worry about. It's going to take care of itself as it goes up and when it comes down.
That's correct, and it'll run on 110, 220 AC, or it'll run off of a 12-volt inverter. We're manufacturing with 100 meters of line, so we can go up to about 330 feet. For a drone this size, that's really not a good use of the line. It's a lot of line for a small drone, but for a commercial-grade drone, that typically has more than one battery. If you take both batteries out and put just our battery replacement module in place, right, you really don't lose any payload. And there's safety built into the commercial size system. The 24-volt battery replacement module has a battery backup. So if something happens to this tether, it tells the flight controller there's a low voltage situation, and they almost all have built-in safety where in a situation like that, they come to the ground right away. So there's about a minute or two of battery power on the drone itself in case something happens to this tether. So in the event of emergency, the drone will land softly without hurting anybody or hurting the payload that's up there. And with that, you can feel comfortable and safe not having to keep extra batteries on the drone, and you can increase your payload that way. So if you can have cinema grade cameras, you could have communication antennas, you could have LiDAR, you could have just about anything that you need to have up there, sensors of any sort, so that you can actually increase the payload with the tether system the way it is. If you do need a full 100 meters of operational line, still you're probably not losing very much. The full 100 meters line weighs about 4 pounds with the battery replacement. So if you take out 2 batteries, it's about even. It's about the same. So it's one or the other, and really you have a lot of flexibility. When you're done with this tethered mission, simply take the tether off, take the battery replacement out, put the manufacturer's battery back in, and fly it like it's a normal drone.
That is just amazing. Well, I tell you what, a product that's steeped in history, and Blue Vigil is going to keep an eye in the sky as long as you want it to. So no matter if you're a first responder, a command post, a news team, if you're looking for a solution like this, what is the best way for them to learn more?
Go to bluevigil.com, BLUEVIGIL, bluevigil.com.
And from there we can learn about all the other aspects of it, details, how to get it into their shop. And I would shake your hand, Todd. I don't want you to take it off the control.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, take care.